It's time for year 3. What's up, guys? It's Jay. I'm back again. We have got year 3, and I know that because we've got Azkaban tags on the outside of the box. Now, I'm not going to lie. Sirius Black may be one of my favorite characters from the series because of just how sassy he is. But yeah. And we have a traditional opening box this time. So let's dive into this and see what they included for year 3. All right, so we are going to open the box. I'm going to make sure the cheat sheet's not on top. It is not on top this time, but there is that. So, are we ready? Wow. I know. So much to see. Ooh, I do see a lot of things, and I see a silver box. I can't wait to see what that is this time. Let's get started. So the first thing that is on top is a black velvet bag, and she metal inside, and she heavy. So let's see what they included in this one. It looks like there's chains to hang it. Oh my goodness. So this is a metal cut sign that says welcome, and it's got the hog on there because in the 3rd year we get to go to Hogsmeade. Oh, and the little windows cut out. Oh, she is too cute. And they included the chain to hang it from. I don't know where this is going, but this is going up like soon. Soon. Very soon. All right. The next thing we have is weird. So it is actually wrapped in this tissue paper. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this has to be our thing for the Bramble and Briar for this book. And this is a jigger. So for anyone that doesn't consume beverages, like alcoholic beverages, a jigger is what you pour alcohol in. And inside of here, you can actually see the measurements where it says 2 ounce, 1.5 ounce, 1 ounce. And then the outside of it is engraved with all these different potions and bottles and herbs. This might be the most intricately designed jigger I have ever gotten. I've been trying to learn how to make an espresso martini. It's so nice not to have to swap in between different ones because I have a traditional one. If you've gone to a bar, you've probably seen this. Like, that is one that is a 2 ounce pour. And this is what I have. This was gifted to me a long time ago. To be able to just use the same one for everything. And I like that it's fluted at the end so that way you can hold it and pour. I like this. This is very nice. It is metal. That's immediately going on my bar. Immediately. All right, next thing we have is a little small black box. I have a feeling it's a key, but I don't know. All right, so this is the box that we have. What is inside? That's not what I was expecting. But it makes sense. So what we have here is an axe. So this is the axe that Macnair has when the unfortunate events for Buckbeak take place. Now, I will tell you, this is completely rounded off. So, I mean, if you tried really hard enough, I'm sure you could. Oh, that's kind of sharp, though. But here it is. That is really nice. I'm not really sure what it's made out of, but that is really nice. And the last thing I was expecting in a box like that. But I like that. That's cute. All right, we also have a small purple drawstring bag. I will say I really like this one. I think this is a pin. Let's find out. Maybe not. It is not. This is a coin for the night bus. One of my favorite lines from the third book or the third movie is when they go to pick up Harry when he accidentally calls the night bus. And he's like, why are you on the ground? And he's like, I fell over. And he's like, what you fell over for? Yeah, I don't know why. It's my favorite line. Also, in our garage, my other half has a lift and he wanted a sticker because, you know, people were still getting used to the lift being there and everything. And while I'm short enough to walk under it was little issue most of the time. Some of our friends actually are over 5'2". So he actually had me cut him a sticker, and it's the shrunken head and it says mind your head. So it's a household love. Let's see what we got this time. Comment down below what you think it is before I open this, because okay, I need to guess as well. We had a car, so I don't think they're going to do the night bus. Possibly Buckbeak. Maybe we're going to get a hippogriff. But let's find out what we got. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, no, we didn't, but I'm in love with it anyway. We got a stag. So we got the Patronus. So we got Harry and his father's Patronus, the stag. So this is so cute with the little antlers. Prongs rode again that night. 3 out of 7. The next thing that I found is clear bubble wrap, and there is a pin inside, and I can tell by the coloring exactly what this is. If you're not a fan of spiders, look away. It's a spider with skates on. So this is the boggart that showed up for Ron, and this is how he combated his fear. Because all you have to do is make it something funny. Anyone that doesn't like spiders, you can look again. It's gone. I won't show it again. All right, now we're going to go through the boxes. Oh, there is a key. They put it on the bottom this time, but this is absolutely a potion. So let's see which potion we got. I feel like it's going to be Wolfsbane. Just a hunch. It's just a very accurate hunch. So this is the Wolfsbane potion, and I love that there's a little wolf up here with a feather, but that label from the Pure Blood Apothecary is so cute. And I love the little phases of the moon down here with the print on the side and the iridescence of it. And on top, we have got the Wolfsbane plant, which is also what is on the side of here. Now, Wolfsbane is actually a real thing. I did discover whenever I was looking up something else. Oh, you're packed in there, aren't you? But look at that. Just the pearlescence in there. I don't have a Wolfsbane yet. I do now, but I didn't before. So, you know what that means. For the record, I keep tossing things over there. I'm the one that has to clean that up. It'll be fine. It's all in the same spot. All right, so we have another tiny box, and she's quite heavy. So let's see. No styrofoam whatsoever in this one. Let's see what we got. Did we get two? Oh no, this must be our beauty item. Oh, I am so wrong. I think this is a candle, and it's called The Godfather. Oh, no glitter. Okay, so there's no glitter on top. It's just gray. I had somebody recently tell me that they went through and were watching my videos, like catching up. I was like, there wasn't much to catch up on, but she was like, every time you go and grab a candle or you grab anything, I'm like, glitter, 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 no glitter. I was like, thanks. I'm that excited for it as well. Oh, yes. So this just smells like soap. This smells like the Men's Dial soap, the green label. Don't look at me weird, okay? Which, by the way, is my favorite of the Dial men's soaps. All right, now we've got a slender black box that is opening on top with the good styrofoam. So let's see what we got. All right, let us see what we've got here. I don't have one of these. I keep looking at them online and I'm like, I'm going to buy one. And then I don't. It is the Spine candle. I'm picking up on a theme here because we've got the pudding candle in the last one. And now the Spine. I know where this is going. It's going with my potion stuff. Well, it's going in my bathroom. You guys are probably wondering how big this bathroom is, but there's so much stuff going in it. I can explain one day. It won't be today, but I'll explain one day. All right, now we have got the key. It was on the bottom this time for some reason, but let's see which key we got this time. Unlocking the magic. Ooh. Okay, I know what this is. So this is the key from the Leaky Cauldron for Harry's room that he stayed in. Harry actually stayed in Diagon Alley for a couple weeks leading up to start of term in the third story and was told that he had to stay in Diagon Alley. And this was after he blew up his aunt. He stayed in the Leaky Cauldron because there are rooms up above the bar that you can stay in. All right, last box, and then we will get into the prints. One of them looks interesting, but let's open the box first. Here we go. This is the last boxed item. Oh my God. Oh my God. Speaking of the aunt, we have the aunt, complete with ripped clothing. She is too hilarious. Like, she looks like something that would have been drawn for the books. I love that they've added the detail of like her clothes ripping and everything as she was inflated. I also love that we can hang her up. If you think for a second this isn't going on my tree this year, we don't know each other as well as I thought we did. This is the last thing I expected to get. I'm so happy about this. Oh my God. Like, she legitimately, her face is everything that I remember from the book series. like the drawings in there. This is, I'm so happy about this. I cannot wait to see how this is breathed into life for the new series that's coming out on HBO. I can't wait. We haven't even made it to the first episode yet, and I'm already excited for, you know, what, season 3. Let's get to the prints. All right, so we also have the cheat sheet right here, but these are the prints. And the reason I was looking kind of weird is because I was trying to figure out this. So this right here looks to be a record. The Marauders, Born to Be Wild, Volume 1. And it looks like a record. I would also like to point out, it feels like a record. If they put a record in here, I'm gonna and before anybody worries, I have a record player. We have so many things from our parents. I have a record player. I went and bought a record player. Oh my God, is it a real record? That's my question. This might be a real record. Yeah, we're gonna have to play this. I might get copyrighted for it, but yeah, I gotta play this. So the print is none other than the Spookies themselves, the Dementors. I'm intrigued by the choice of the claws. I like it. It makes them a lot creepier, I will say that. And it's also on beautiful woven cardstock. And then we only have one page this time. And it is obviously for our Wolfsbane, which we did actually get. And so we've got our Wolfsbane with the ingredients, utensils, instructions, and then the rest of the instructions and our caution at the bottom. This is still so beautifully done with your lichen there at the bottom. Now, let's get into the cheat sheet. This is the back of the cheat sheet. They have been kind of showing off different creators and different people on Instagram. You can apply to be recognized on the sheet and everything. But this is everything on the back. Danny always does such a great job. Now we do have 3 of the items on the back. So let's go through year 3. So we've got the Bramble and Briar Potion Measuring Cup. Immediately going on the bar area. Like, I'm so excited for this. Then we have the Executioner's Axe. We've got the Wolfsbane's Potion, the Inflated Ornament, which is absolutely going in the middle of my tree. It's going to be in the center. The Godfather Candle. Does it say? It is bergamot, amber, and musk. It smells like soap. That's what it smells like to me. We've got the Skating Spider. I told you I wasn't going to show it again, but I am going to show you where it's listed. We've got the Free Ride Token, the watercolor painting, the Spinal Column Candle, the Wolfsbane Potion page, the In-Room Key, the Welcome Sign. Guys, right above this little glass door that you see right here is just like a little space. It might go there. I don't know. It's going somewhere though. It might go behind the bar. Oh, it could go behind the bar. I didn't even think about that. Then we have got the Stag Bracelet Charm. The 3rd time. And then the vinyl record. Does it play? This displayable record, I'm going to try, but I don't think it'll play. All right, guys, that is everything for year 3. What did we think? There's so many things that are my favorite in this. The charm, obviously, but I think the thing I'm gonna get like use the most is going to be our measuring cup because I'm at the age I don't go out to the bars. Like I don't go out to have a drink. I will go out to have a beer at a brewery. I don't go out to have a drink. I have, select choices here and I just make my stuff here. So I think that'll be the item that I use the most. But yeah, everything super freaking cute. Loved it. Wait a minute. I just realized there's no shop pin in this one. They didn't do a shop pin. Was that the last of the shop pins in the last one? Oh, I'm so confused now. I will investigate. But yeah, that's everything that we've got. What was your favorite thing? Did you think that the charm was going to end up being the stag? Did you think it was going to be something else? What are you hopeful for in the year 4 box? Because that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking going through the years and like getting to relive some of my favorite things from these books. So yeah, I'm gonna find homes for all of these. And until the next time, I guess. Bye.